thank you guys all for coming here to the library. It's a little different. So those who do not know me, I am Nicolette. I'm a graphic design major here at North Park. I currently live in the suburbs, so I'm a commuter student. I also work at Panera Bread. Nothing too exciting, but I do get to do chalkboard designs for every season. But honestly though, it's been a very short but long journey here in the 2 years I've been here. And before I started here at North Park, I barely made any art at all, and I only took 2 courses in high school that were art courses. And I almost dropped out as well, and I was just very lost and confused, but thanks to Cassie. She's the reason why I'm here. She pushed me, and yeah. And so today's show is about emotions and kind of like navigating. So this is something that I've kind of struggled with. So it's kind of just figuring out how it fits in art and putting an image to it in my mind, but not just for the show, for myself as well. I hope for everybody else to create a feeling of recognition and reliability to the viewer's lived experiences, emotions, and relationships with others. So to introduce the works, I want to start off with a quote. So I asked for strength and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage and God gave me dangers to overcome. And that's by Hazrat Khan. And I'm not a very religious person. Even though this quote has helped me a lot, it puts it into perspective of why things may happen, or what is true to you, and how it shapes the person you are today. And so first, I want to direct everybody to this side. So these 4 prints on kind of the outskirts surrounding the paintings. So I wanted to represent the literal headspace that someone can be in that's not seen by others, but lives as a feeling. Strong figures represent emotions that one can't visit, but are experienced. The red symbolizes emptiness, blue is anxiety, green is isolation or being stuck, and then the journey of ups and downs. And like I was saying, knowing my emotions has never been something I've learned to appreciate or be comfortable with, but it does. So these 4 pieces pull together topics of the other projects as well. And now for the 2 paintings. These are named after my grandfather and my uncle. And I didn't get that at first. At first I just wanted to create like organs that had like this surreal quality to them. But I was just standing back and like looking at them, and they just reminded me of them, which is pretty cool. So these 2 people very excited for me in my life, so it's very important to make these. And it kind of takes me to appreciate those around me, who push me, and want to see me do my best. And it kind of teaches me to cherish the time I do have with my family here in the physical life, but they are still with me no matter what. But we are gonna go to this one now. So this one is called Mourn. Sorry. So my cousin Nick, he passed away in September. So all these hands were taken from moments at the hospital, the wake, and just like seeing family in general. It was like after COVID kind of was dying down, so I didn't really get to see family much, And so there was a lot of moments happening. And it was very special. And I chose hands because it was a small way that everybody was able to connect, yet so much emotion was able to be displayed. And it was very bittersweet as well. Of course, we were all there for the one reason, but everybody was very happy to see each other. And I have them displayed on bed sheets because he was only a year younger than me. We would always make like boards and stuff, so it's kind of like a happy memory for me. And it's also this symbol of healing for me, which kind of revolves around being in bed. So with the wrinkles and all that, it kind of has this presence of a body being wrapped or somebody being in it. So yeah, so some days like it is hard to like even get out of bed as well, but understanding this and this is normal. These things happen, and everybody's doing the best they can every single day not to be hard on yourself. And these are all kind of just symbols to tie back to these people who never ask for more than just the best.
Taking the viewers through the gallery space is such a vulnerable act, and putting yourself out there and making this work and presenting it in a quiet, intimate space like the library, it takes so much incredible strength. And I just want to say how proud I am of you to allow yourself to open up in this way, to allow yourself to showcase like the work that's being presented, to share these intimate moments both in the connection and touch with the hands and in the envelopment of the bed sheets, to life and to death and to the way that it's all presented. You did an amazing job, and there's such life that's being presented in this, and you've translated it in such a powerful way. And I just have to thank you for opening up and allowing us to step into your life and to share that kind of stuff. And I'm so sorry for your loss.
I was walking around with some of the other people, and we were talking about how serene the color palette you picked was, and how peaceful and just like gentle it was. This isn't really a question, I just want to say that was really nice. It's really beautiful.
I know I mentioned this before, but I like the history kind of the sheets and kind of there being that human presence there. I think that works really nicely, kind of thinking about that space that you're spending in and allowing your, I don't know, like it kind of activates that object in a way, that it doesn't just become kind of this canvas for the vinyl pieces, but it becomes kind of this act, you know. So I think that that's really interesting thing to explore, and it adds sort of another depth to the piece. Yeah.
It's like, oh, go ahead. I think my only real question is, with the bed piece itself, can you talk about your decision to do vinyl on the sheets instead of like, I don't know, transferring a pattern or like printing it on directly or whatever, the screen printing
from vinyls instead. For me, it's kind of like when you apply to vinyl, you have this pattern that's kept there, and that never goes away until you like take it off or cut it out or some reason. So it's forever stuck there. Like those memories are forever stuck there. And yeah, just nothing you could change about that. But that's like you could always get rid of the wrinkles. You could get rid of the physical stuff about it, but everything else is everlasting.
Yeah, they feel like they're like, they take, the wrinkles behind them become embossed in the vinyl. Like, this is very different than like you know, like if you go to a quilt show at a state fair or something, it's like pristine, like it's all just like perfect. That's the goal, is like to get it as almost ironically mechanical looking as possible, you know. And then you have this, and instead it's like the sheet is so, there's nothing to disguise the sheet, there's nothing to disguise like the history, like it's clearly a used, it feels used, like it feels like a used sheet, and like it's like you said, it's recognizable. It's the same kind of ideas that we were just talking about in the show before. There's like a hardwired recognition here. And even if you haven't lived the exact identical experience, you can feel what it's meant to do. And you can connect to it. So it's a really great hybrid, I think, of like graphic design and a physical manifestation of it. Like, it's really great. So.
The combination of the sheets with this, this sort of mechanical quality of it really mitigates that. It really produces a kind of emotional quality. It enhances the emotional quality that you're looking for. It's really powerful. Anybody else have a comment or question?